Hello, and welcome to Matt's Reloading Bench. I'm Matt, and today we're going to be talking about 224 Valkyrie. I've been working on trying to find a good load that is going to work potentially out to a mile. I've yet to find a good recipe that has the aspects that I'm looking for to even attempt a 1 mile shoot. Um, So I've gone through many steps of collecting data, doing shoots, finding more data, figuring out which primers work better, what powders work better, what loads work the best. Uh, and I'm basing everything around the Hornady ELDM 88 grain bullet. I am down to trying to figure out which one of two loads are going to be my best option. Um, they're very similar in standard deviation in regards to muzzle velocity, and they're very similar in shot group of 5 shot groups at 100 yards. So I'm going to load up a second round of each of those. I'm thinking maybe about 20 shots each and seeing how consistent they can potentially be in a larger group versus just 5 shots. So I'm going to take you through my entire step-by-step process as I clean the brass, resize it, uh, clean everything again, load it up, annealing, all that stuff. So bear with me and we're going to start going over things. All right, in front of us, I've got some ballistics data. We're going to be going between 2 different powders and 2 different primers within the 2 different recipes. So I did ballistics testing with 6 different powders in total, and of all of the different powders that I used, Winchester 748 and BLC2 have been my top performers. So both of these have sub MOA groups for a 5 shot group, and I apologize for the rudimentary stuff. I'm not very computer inclined to be able to attach graphs to this video digitally, so I have printouts in front of me. I like going off of that anyway because I like to keep a rolling record of all the stuff that I do, any changes that I make, why I made those changes, so on and so forth. So with the BLC2 recipe, we're going to be loading up 26.7 grains of powder, and we're going to be using CCI BR4 primers. Those are the bench rest primers that are produced by CCI. I have had really good results with this particular round with that particular primer. With this BLC2 load, I am producing an average muzzle velocity of about 2,765 feet per second. So this one has a slightly higher standard deviation of 5.1 with an extreme spread of 13. Now this one here is the data in regards to the Winchester 748 powder. With that, I've found that 25.0 grains is going to give me my best load out of that setup with a CCI 400 standard small rifle primer. For my extreme spread, I'm getting 13 with a standard deviation of 5.9 feet per second. My average muzzle velocity on this particular round is 2,690 feet per second. So as you can tell, there's almost 100 foot per second difference in muzzle velocity. And when you're shooting long range, not always, but usually, more muzzle velocity will get you more accuracy farther down range.